This video is brought to you by Hostinger. The best design portfolios are able to inform viewers of your work, and spark inspiration in those who are looking for it. If you didn't already know, a good portfolio is incredibly important in the wonderful world of design, because it gives clients a look into your work and can be the key to hiring you or not. I don't advise creating a carbon copy of a design portfolio you like, but I think looking at a few examples is a good place to start. Scrolling through other design portfolios can spark inspiration and ideas to help you get started. Portfolios come in every shape and size, which is what makes them so exciting. However, sometimes it can be a little difficult to know how to create an effective portfolio that really works and can get you clients. And to help you out with this, I have gathered up 5 effective design portfolios. And I've made sure to include portfolios from a number of different creatives, like illustrators, studios, and freelance logo designers. Each excels in different elements, and during the video, we will extract 5 essential tips that made those portfolios work. The first example is Sean Farrell, and his portfolio website under the name of Brandclay. This portfolio is straightforward, as Sean directly displayed the final result of his logo design works, on a white background with a lot of space between them. He uses the main menu as a filter by work category. I think this can make it easy for the visitors to navigate the different projects. Besides that, we will only find an about and a contact page. On the About page, Sean shares a photo of his family with a simple bio. And on the Contact page, we find a very minimalistic contact form, where you could reach out to him easily. This is a very simple example of a portfolio that is effective in showcasing the work, and easy to make in WordPress. If you are procrastinating about making your website, this type of portfolio is the one for you. Tip number 1. Keep it simple and scannable. For a more enjoyable experience, keep the content in your portfolio easily accessible and scannable to viewers. The last thing you want is a portfolio that's hard to navigate or filled with unnecessary content that drowns out the real purpose of your page, showcasing your work. Use clean and simple layouts to let your work speak for itself, and prioritize the information you want folks to see. Most importantly, make your contact info and other online presence easy to find. The second portfolio is for Always Creative Graphic Design Agency. This is like the previous one, so simple, with a few more ingredients. You can see that they start with a bold message that reflects the value the client will get from their services. When scrolling down, we can see the different projects displayed in a wide modular grid, so visitors get a good feel for each project right from the start. And these great animated thumbnails make a potential client curious to click through. Once clicked, a full presentation page opens up. It starts with a small description of the project, and the rest is nice wide images showing the design being put to use in the real world. As you can see, the main menu is limited to our work. Our Approach and Contact Us page is so simple. Moving to our Approach page, you can see that they are consistent about displaying a motivating message that reflects their value. That makes a potential client excited to scroll down. In a fancy way, they present the nature and the predicted deadline for any type of project. Then, they tell you a little bit about their strategy-first approach. That's what they call it. Then, they explain every step of it. Here they list all of their services, so you can get a glimpse of them. and the Contact Us page is a very clean and minimal contact form. Tip number 2. Use attention-grabbing imagery. When showcasing projects in your portfolio, it is recommended to display images of your graphic design work being put to use in the real world. Think product packaging, logos on a storefront, etc. Nothing looks more impressive than a design that transcends the digital screen. If this option isn't available to you, mock-ups are a great alternative for showcasing how your designs would be applied in the physical world. The easiest way to create a website like that is to use WordPress, and for that, you will need a domain name, web hosting and content management system. Luckily for us all, we can get all these things at Hostinger.com. Hostinger gives you the opportunity to build your portfolio website without any coding skills. Now I will walk you through the process of getting and installing your website in a matter of minutes. Just use the link in the description to open Hostinger website. You can see that they are offering a whole hosting plan, with a free domain name, for a very affordable price. You can select any plan you want. I will go with the most popular one, Premium Shared Hosting. I will select the 12 months package, then scroll down and select your payment method. You can see here that you will get a free domain name with a free setup. To increase your discount by 7%, click here, and type my coupon code, ME-ME, and then apply. You can get up to 91% on all yearly plans. Complete your payment information and submit it. Now you finished the checkout and you are logged into your hosting account. Now you can easily set up your hosting and automatically install your website. Click Setup, and then click on Start Now. Select Build a Website, and then choose WordPress. Create your WordPress account, and press on Continue. Choose any template that fits you the best, and you could change it any time later. Now, you can claim your free domain name, or use an existing one. Let's finish the setup. Here you should complete your domain registration. And your website is ready. Just go to Manage WordPress, and then install the SSL certification. And this is my simple portfolio website that I've created using Hostinger. You can check out below in the description the full video on how I install it and customize it. So, if you are ready to make your website, I really recommend Hostinger for you. I am using it, and I am so much satisfied with it. It's a very good price over the quality service you are getting in return. Unlimited or free services don't mean anything if your site can't stay online. A site with Hostinger had extremely fast servers with 99.9% uptime, great multilingual customer support available 24/7 throughout the year, and they also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can try them out and get your money back if performance or experience is subpar. The next website is Logo Geek. It is the portfolio of the award-winning designer, Ian Paget. He starts by displaying a simple yet bold message, "I design logos," which is a straightforward statement of what he does. That makes a potential client knows that he is in the right place from the beginning. Next, he shows some of his latest projects, which have great thumbnail images. Scrolling down, Ian put a brief description of his logo design process, an About section, along with some of his photos during the logo design process, which shows what his workspace looks like. After showing all this, Ian Paget finalizes his home page by putting a call to action to request a quote. Moving to this page, we will find that Ian dedicated it to showing his logo design process in detail. You can see that Ian always explains to the potential client how things work. That sets the right expectations for the client and makes him avoid many misunderstandings during the project. The portfolio page is the most important. So Ian started it with a call to action to request a logo design quote, and then he lists all his projects in an edge-to-edge modular grid. He uses really good attention-grabbing images as thumbnails showing the different logo designs in use. Once you click on the project, a full presentation of the work will show up. On top, you will see the title and a brief description of the project. Scrolling down, Ian starts to explain every detail and the directions he made throughout the project. As always, he uses great wide eye-catching images to present the logo. This is not just a simple logo design presentation, but it is a full case study that a potential client can relate to, and this grabs the visitor's attention so often. Not only this, but a full written case study works as a great SEO factor, and makes your website ranks better on Google. This page, Ian dedicated it to list his client testimonials. A testimonial is an honest endorsement of your services that comes from clients who had successful experiences working with you. This works as great social proof for your marketing strategy. Tip number 3. Craft a narrative around your work as a designer. Your communication skills are just as paramount as the visuals you create. Humans are wired to connect with stories, which is why it is recommended to craft a narrative around your work. Don't just show off the finished product. When showcasing projects, remember to explain the why behind your design decisions, and what led you there. Aim to craft a story around each project to draw your visitors in. Not only will this demonstrate your problem-solving abilities as a designer, but it also gives potential clients a better sense of how you work and what that process looks like. The fourth website is Bill Cheyne's portfolio. He is a multi-talented graphic designer. He started his home page with his logo on top, along with a very short and clean main menu. Then we find this cool animated illustration that represents him as an artist. On the right side, Bill decided to put his bio with some big typography. There's no rule that your bio has to be on the About page of your portfolio website. One of the strongest trends in portfolio design is to move that bio, or at least a short version of it, on the home page. It's a great way to tell people exactly what you do from the start. There will be no guessing what your portfolio is about and what type of creative you are. This bio is simple, to the point, and shows his creative mindset. Scrolling down, we will find this fancy slideshow that presents his different design projects, alongside a short description written with great typography. Moving to the work page, we will find Bill's curated list of projects, displayed on a one-row horizontal grid. This is a great idea to attract the right clients, by sharing only the work you want to get hired for. On the odd page, Bill states at the beginning that the odd ones also count. This section is dedicated to some of his works that aren't big enough to have their own project pages. The About page starts with a nice animation of his photo, along with a giant welcoming message. Next, we find a brief introduction of himself, written with a nicely crafted serif font. Scrolling down, Bill lists the different milestones he achieved throughout the years. And then he writes a nice Q&A to make you know him better. Tip number 4. Curate what you share. This is specifically for graphic designers looking for new work opportunities. Before you go uploading every single design project you've ever worked on, hit the brakes, and take a moment to critically think about the kind of work you ideally want to get hired for. What design projects were you most passionate about working on? What types of brands or industries do you enjoy working with most? Thoughtfully select which projects align with the kind of work you want to do, and strategically display these in your portfolio. This is critical for attracting the client work you want. And this is the 5th and final portfolio for today. It's for the French master illustrator and graphic designer, Malika Favre. This is really an amazing portfolio. The first thing that catches my eye is the consistency. You can see that even the logo reflects her specific design style, and this thin and wide main menu makes this portfolio stands out from others. Here she uses a full-screen edge-to-edge tapestry of thumbnails to entice visitors into viewing her vibrant artwork in more detail. The colors and layout already draw attention, while the arrangement of animated pieces within still artworks serves, even more, to keep eyes on the screen. Once clicked, the thumbnails reveal a full-screen gallery presentation of the work featured. It's displayed on complementary colored backgrounds that show off her work to great effect. It makes a bold, colorful presentation that grabs the viewer's attention. And this is a shop section where Malika sells her prints online. And this Insta page, she uses to show every Instagram post she shares. And for her About page, Malika just writes her bio using black on a white background and shares her contact info. Tip number 5. Incorporate your personal branding. Standing out in a sea of design talent can be tough. One sure way to make your portfolio memorable is to incorporate your visual branding throughout. This extends beyond your personal logo. Keep colors, typography, and visuals consistent, and on brand throughout your whole site. As a graphic designer looking for work, this will also go a long way in building credibility with clients, because you clearly know what you're doing. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. From now onwards the logo design tutorials are back, so activate the notification bell to get notified. Feel free to use the link and the coupon code on the description. You can get up to 91% off all yearly plans. Thank you for watching and see you in another video.